Luigi's Mansion. Luigi finally gets an adventure of his own. For the first time, it's Luigi's turn to save his brother and be the hero. At least the first time he's proud of it. Luigi's Mansion was very different from traditional Mario games, deciding not to be even close to a platformer, but to be a game based around exploration of a single, very interesting and detailed area. So what makes Luigi's Mansion the greatest game of all time? Well, it all stems from the exploratory nature of the game and how it rewards curiosity. The entire game takes place in one location, the mansion. Throughout your entire adventure, you get to learn the ins and outs of a single location, all while finding and unlocking new areas. By the end of the game, you're aware of the entire mansion's layouts and where most of the rooms are, even if you do get confused between the 7 bathrooms. The mansion itself is much of a character as any ghost in the game, having traps, interesting rooms, and funny little jokes. Through getting to know the mansion, it makes it much easier for players to not only find their way around the map, but to feel the connection to the place. Exploring every single floor of the mansion is one of the funnest things to do, and finally gaining access to that room you've been curious about is one of the most satisfying experiences there is. Nintendo did all that on purpose. Why do you think the twins room in the first area can't be accessed till the third? The game is built on curiosity and discovery. They're both as integral to the game's design as a vacuum on your back. Why do you think the boos are in the game? They're not just there to make the game longer, but to act as an incentive to explore more of the mansion. You need to light up a room before capturing one, making players revisit old areas. And you also have a counter to let you know if you're still missing a room. It, like everything else in the game, pushes you towards exploration. The game's second biggest idea is secrets and puzzles. The game is drenched in both. Every single portrait ghost in the game has a puzzle, some being as simple as waiting for an opening, others being a little bit more complex. Each one challenges you to discover and experiment a new way to defeat them. One of my favorites is one of the earliest, with Lydia. Lydia's gazing at herself in the mirror, so to interrupt her, you need to move the drapes away from the window, allowing a breeze to come in to stun her. Simplistic and easy to solve? Yes. 1,000,000 times better than just walking in and shining a light on her? Also yes. Solving each little puzzle to capture a ghost is another rewarding feeling that Nintendo wanted to give the player, so they sprinkled it throughout the entire game. The puzzles aren't difficult, but they don't need to be. It's still a game for kids after all, and that feeling of accomplishment after every single room doesn't go away with multiple playthroughs. The secrets work in the same way. There are ways to keep the player feeling rewarded for searching throughout the mansion. Again, simple yet effective. The mouse holes, secret treasure rooms, and even whole portrait ghosts can be missed. They are hidden, yet not impossible. 100% run on the first try is very possible, but it still gives you this accomplished feeling. Something as little as watering the plant once every area is such a small addition, but its inclusion is what makes the game so amazing. A ton of easy little secrets really begin to add up, especially when the game wants to reward the exploration. And that's the running theme with amazing games. They all lead back to the main mode of engagement, the reasons why we get into any given game. Luigi's Mansion is based on exploration, and every single piece of it in some way supports the idea of being rewarded for exploring to your heart's content. Now, these are not the only reasons why the game is amazing. There's how unique and weird it is at times. Remember that time you blew up the moon? What the hell is that? And obviously the controls are tight and the characters are very well done and the soundtrack is superb. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe for more. This new series comes out every single Thursday with a new game talking about new mechanics and why it can be considered one of the greatest games ever.